How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Toy Table. I am your host, Steve, and I'm excited to be back down here again. Not that I really left, but it's been a little while since we've made a formal video for you guys, but lots of good stuff's been happening down here. I had a great time pulling out all those diaper boxes and basically going through my whole collection, starting or making up this next tournament for you, and it's going to be an over quarter century of mainline Hot Wheels racing. Basically, it's just all the Hot Wheels that I've collected over the last couple years at the flea market, and I pulled a lot of them. There's probably going to be about 300 cars in this tournament. It's going to be split up year to year, and basically for how many cars I've entered into that year, if your selection is right, you're going to get that many points. So just because someone else has that car, or you can see in the comments it's picked, by all means, don't overlap it, pick it. You guys will each get the points, and there's 26 or 27 years worth of cars. So I'm kind of thinking that, well, I'm hoping there's not going to be a tie at the end of this, and maybe you guys can come up with a tiebreaker. Before I get to the cars, I also just want to point out that if you guys can hang on to the end of the video, I just want to show you just an issue I'm having with my 6-lane raceway start area. Basically, the cars are getting kind of hung up on one of the lanes that I would like to use for this tournament. But anyways, let's get to the cars. It is a lot of cars. I've replaced that shelf over there with all the cars I want to open, and I've got a whole bunch of cars over there beside the start gate that Ken and I will be opening. But the cars for 1995 are right here. This is all I was able to really find in my area, but it is what it is. So we got a Power Rocket, and that's got kind of like a metalish base on there. Then we have the mini truck. I think that was a first edition. Then we have the Olds 442 W30. Nice looking ride. And then we have a Rigger Mortar, one of a few over the years that I managed to have in my collection. This one's an oldie. It even has the old cardboard card. I think Mr. Moms would say that's a China. Now prizes. I don't think I'm going to give both of these cars away, but I'll give you guys the choice, and plus some other goodies that I find along the way. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the viewership goes. But for one of the prizes you can have is the 1991 carded car of the Corvette. One of the oldest ones I have in my collection. Pretty sweet. Then I consider this just like a treasure hunt myself, because I feel like they don't make them like these anymore. But we got the Zembot, and that is carded 1990 here on the copyright reading on the back, and it just glistens. So I'm too afraid to open that one myself, so that's why I want to give it away. So we're gonna have a ton of racing coming up. There's your 4 cars that you can pick: Rigger Mortar, the Olds, mini truck, or Power Rocket. And however I was hoping on racing them, and I'll take you over here to the track and show you. Because I have so many other cars with Ken I would like to open and kind of do the bump and grind series, I'm really hoping to use lanes 1 and 6 as for the quarter century tournament, and keep them in the lanes and just figure out the fastest one that way, and use the middle lanes for the bump and grind. But since I don't know all these castings, and I'm gonna kind of do my shows live, this is what I do not want to happen at a pivotal moment in the tournament. So I've got 2 head starters here, right? And you're gonna see here when I pull the trigger, this one over here, lane number 1, it hesitates, and it's just long enough that it's gonna lose every race, or well, have to come from behind when it shouldn't have to necessarily. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, go. It's just enough. Then when I do it with the, say, other cars, I got some Nissans here. No, they're gonna go off just fine. Not much of anything to complain about there, except just they were slow. I got a couple other similar cars. Some more Nissans here. 1, 2, 3, go. And then one other set of car I did notice that was having the problems was these Indy cars here. And it's just the one lane, and it seems to be the really flat-bodied cars. And those could come out of anywhere. So here, we'll start this one quick. And that white one's gonna get hung up. 1, 2, 3, go. Just enough. The green one's pretty brutally slow too, but these other lanes, they all let them down fine. So, you know, I can easily run the orange using those middle lanes. But I just don't want to have to take up the track every time. And it's going to take about a month or so or more to get through these 25 years of cars over here. So, anyways, guys, buckle up. Get your picks. Have some fun. Maybe I'll pick along too, because I have no idea. I don't know, I think I gotta go with the Power Rocket here on this one. But there's your prizes. And good luck, guys. Thanks for watching the Toy Table. As always, keep those tires pumped and racing.